Greetings fellow Vita fans, and once again I'm coming at you with another exciting video. So if you've been following my channel for a while, you'll know that the PlayStation Vita is always constantly blowing my mind, both mentally and physically, and I don't even know how that's possible. Just when you think it's down, it gets right back up. They cancel physical media for it, now all of a sudden we have all these companies wanting to bring us more physical media before the time is up. People keep saying it's dead, and then a whole slew of games comes the following week. It's just one of those things where, yes, the Vita is constantly surprising me. However, out of all the news I have ever brought to you, this one is probably the most exciting just because of the historical factor behind it. Everybody, I introduce you to the game Hardcore. Now, you might be looking at this gameplay and think, okay, well, it looks fun enough. I mean, the game is called Hardcore, so there must be something hardcore about it, right? Or am I just reading too much into this? What's the big deal here? Well, I'm about to read you the history of this game in regards to how it is now coming to our PlayStation Vita. And, well, it just might blow you away. I mean, it certainly blew me away, both mentally and physically, and I don't even know how that's possible, or what I'm even saying. Hardcore, a part of gaming history. Get ready for our upcoming adventure in the field of gaming archaeology. Our first quest leads us to a long-lost treasure of Swedish gaming history. Ah, Sweden, I know nothing about you, but I love you already. During the early 1990s, the Swedish video game developer Digital Illusions, also known as DICE, started working on their new game. Developed for the Commodore Amiga, Sega Mega Drive/Genesis, and Sega Mega CD, the game was about 99% finished. It already got early previews in gaming magazines promoting their excitement at the run and gun gameplay of Hardcore, Sega Power 1994. The expectations were high and all the signs were pointing to another hit, but then all of a sudden, Hardcore was put on hold due to a shift towards the new generation of gaming consoles. No! Most notably, the powerful Sony PlayStation 1 with its notable, incredible 3D graphics. Curse you, 3D graphics! This was a shock for everyone involved, especially for the developers who were committed to their project and working very hard. For the following 2 decades, the game was considered to be lost forever. However, in 2019, an important piece of video game history will be brought back to gamers. From past to present, for many years, Hardcore was just a myth. Except for a few people, no one has ever seen or played this gem. But thanks to friends and our wonderful A-team, the original data has finally been recovered. So after more than 20 years of deep sleep, Hardcore, working title, will finally be published in 2019. Hardcore is being developed using original Sega Mega Drive development hardware. It will then be ported to run on modern platforms. We intend to finish the game the way it was meant to be played. What I'm wondering now though, is it possible for us to plug in an original Sega Genesis controller into our PlayStation Vita? With input from the original developers, we tried to add the missing tank levels back into the game. Everything is being handled with care to guarantee gamers are getting the best possible version of this masterpiece. This game will be released digitally and physically in 2019 for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation Vita. More info coming soon. End quote. Okay, so I was like ad-libbing about half of that, especially the part with the Sega Genesis controller being plugged into the PlayStation Vita. Oh, come on, I couldn't be the only one actually thinking about this, right? You guys are giving me that look again. Anyway, the company that is going to be releasing the physical version of this game is none other than Strictly Limited themselves. Holy cow, I don't know how in the world they got hold of a license like this, but man, am I ever thankful. So guys, I mean, what else can I say about this? Can you believe that we're actually getting an original Sega Genesis game now going to be exclusively on our PlayStation Vita and PlayStation 4? That blows my mind right there. Who would have thought we would be getting a hold of such a gem so late into the PlayStation Vita's lifespan? Wow, guys, this is a lot to take in. So let me know, what do you guys think about this news? Are you going to be buying the physical version through Strictly Limited, or are you going to be getting the digital version come 2019? And don't worry, I will keep you up to date on any new developments I hear regarding this game. Check the description for the official news link. And as always, fellow Vita fans, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. It really means a lot to me. Love you all, and I'll see you next time.